Okay, okay. So I guess Chidera was in class too as well in the last class. So you might also want to share your screen about what you've done. I'm not so sure if Elizabeth joined us in the last class, but I really want to see what she's been able to do. Elizabeth, are you joining with your laptop or you're joining with your phone? Elizabeth, can you hear me?
Yes, my network is doing anyhow.
Okay, okay. So I said, are you joining with your laptop or you're joining with your phone?
No, I'm joining with my phone.
Why are you joining with your phone? You should actually join with your laptop
Uh,
now. I said you guys should always join with your laptop so we can, see each other's progress and all. I really want you guys to join with if you're joining with your laptop. Hey, let's clap for Abayomi. She's in class now. Wow. Welcome to class, Abayomi.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You've
Thank you.
not you've not been
Welcome.
you've not been in
Welcome.
class for how
I'm
many
so
how many
sorry.
days now?
It was work.
Yeah, I
I
know.
had a
Sorry
clash.
about
I'm
that.
sorry.
Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. I hope you also join with your laptop.
Can I share my screen
where's
now?
my bench?
No, 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 no,
Yes.
no. No, I'm not ready.
One. Okay. Yes, Suleiman, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay, sorry, she has successfully joined with her laptop, so I want to leave now.
All right, no problem. No problem, no problem. That's fine. Yeah, no problem. That's fine.
Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, I
Who's
can see your
screen?
screen now.
This
If you
is
don't
what I've been able to do.
use
I
two
don't know
screen, you will
because I've
not
been
see.
busy with work.
What TV people should do
Hey,
that?
okay.
Do something.
Sorry,
Mm.
Suleiman. Sorry.
Yeah, I
You
can
understand?
can do it now.
Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, I'm trying to mute Chidera because she didn't mute her mic. All right, you can go ahead, Chidera. Sorry, you can go ahead, Suleiman.
Am I sharing my screen? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you?
I can see your screen. I can see your
Okay.
screen. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I was able to do. That was yesterday. Today I was busy with work. I couldn't do much more about it. This is the logo, the logo here on the left hand side.
Okay.
That's the party code. Actually, it's a picture that I have to put there. I didn't type it myself. The picture I cropped there.
Hey, see somebody is cheating, oh.
Okay, because of work, actually, I was busy at work. I couldn't really do much on that.
Do
I just
much
have
on
to.
that. Okay, okay. So one thing about that is that um I'm very sure um Daniel, you saw what he did, Abby. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you saw what he did.
Sorry, no, I didn't.
You didn't see what he did. Oh yeah, hey,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Suleiman, man, you might need to explain to us what he did.
Okay. On the okay. On the logo here, party code. I have to get
Okay.
the picture. I have to get the picture
Mm-hmm.
of party code,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to make it smaller and use as an image for the logo. Not the, I didn't type it. And I created a link to it. If I should click on this logo here, it will take me to Party Code website.
Okay.
Okay.
Daniel said, Daniel, why do you say, You don't know how to link?
Okay.
I don't know if I can click on it and I create.
Okay, wait. Click on it. Let's see now. Click on it. Let's see now.
Okay.
Senior Dev Suleiman.
No, not me. You can
Tab is
see.
not available, right? I guess I got that earlier today. Let me click on. Let me go to the Party Code website again. I guess I
Okay,
saw something like that.
I think if I'm the server, that's why I
Let
didn't go.
me. Let me try and confirm that right from here. Okay, hold on, please. Please hold on.
Okay. Will I stop sharing?
No. You can continue. You can continue. I just want to make sure I convey it
Okay.
to the right. I want to convey it to the right person. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. You can go ahead, sir. Continue your class,
Okay.
sir. Sorry for interrupting your class, sir.
Boss, you're learning that. So
All right, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. All right,
okay.
so we already know that it's linking. Actually, that's very good. That's a quick, that's a good one. That is linking. Fine. I hope nobody, like no one in this call, doesn't understand how we was able to link that. I'm so sure that we all we have an idea, or we can even do it. Not like we have an idea. It's something we know already. Uh, I'm so sure Daniel cannot say he doesn't know. Shidera, I hope you know you understand how we linked the picture to that link. Abayomi, I hope you know that.
I didn't get you. My network is unstable.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay. What about Abayomi? I hope you got he was able to do something like this. Because he
No, I
didn't.
was in and out as well.
Hey.
Yeah, my network was pushing me out and I was coming in and out.
Okay.
But I
So
guess by the time we go through, except he wants to take us again, by the time we go through the recorded one, maybe we'll be able to get something.
yeah, sure. So basically, what he did is that he linked an image. He turned an image to a link, so that whenever he clicks on that image, it goes to a particular link. That's what he did. Nothing more, although it's something you should know. So, Mr. Suleiman, you can continue your class. So
Okay.
sorry for interrupting.
The boss.
All right, so you can go ahead. You can go
Okay.
ahead. Oh yeah, so teach
After
us.
that, I created a list for my menus, what I'm going to have for the homepage, our courses, mentors, about us, and services. I created a list for it. When I created a list, I have to go to CSS to make some designs on it. On the
Okay.
CSS, I've I did a display flex. I don't know if I have to go to my code. I could explain better from my code.
Yes, you can explain better from your code. I mean, with the old nav bar there, the old nav bar, I mean, the header
Okay.
there, you can display, you can take us how we're able to do something like that. I really want
Okay.
you
Can you
guys
see
to
my
explain.
code now?
No, we can't see your code. We can't see your code. Sorry. I guess you only shared your browser. You didn't share your code with us.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
just 1 minute.
The way Akonde Aziz is not Abi Akolade Aziz is not joining. What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Can you see my code now?
Yes. I hope you guys can see his code.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, from my code here, this is my logo here. The image here that is the logo. I created a folder and image where I put the logo on the image folder, which is Paddy logo 2 in here. So I have a header where my navbar is situated, the header tag, which is here. And I created a div inside the header tag. On the header tag, I gave it a class of navbar because I'm working on a navbar so that I can use my CSS to make a design on it. So I created an anchor tag which can link me to Paddy code, which
All
is A with the href, https paddycode.com. So inside the anchor tag, I have an image logo inserted on it. I believe we all know how to create the image, how to link our image into our image tag. what I did was let me clean it. So I just type an I. It will display my image folder. I'll click on it. It should take me to my pictures on my image folder. I'll pick the one I want. And what I wanted is particle logo too. Right? And I'll click on it. So we have it. Because it was bigger, I have to give it a width of let me see, of 170, so it can fit into my navbar very well, and have a good display. That's what I did on the logo. On my navbar menus, I created a list for them. That's the UL on other lists. That's the UL tag, and inside my UL tag, I have my list tag, LI tags. So inside my LI tag, I created an anchor tag on the inside the LI tags. For each LIs, I have the names of the menu on it, the home, courses, mentors, about us, and services, which you can all see on my code, on my project here. So
Sorry, I saw something now. Over on it. I saw something now. You can over on this thing. Go back to the I don't know if you guys observed it. Did you guys observe something there? Over on our courses.
Yes, it's getting colored whenever you
Okay,
you
so
open
we call it over. Don't worry, it's going to teach us how to do that. It's going to teach us how to do it.
but
It will teach us how to do it. So you don't worry, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think okay, beneath my UL, I have a button there which is register. Want to register into a program, you click on the register and then you take it there. So I gave it a class of reg, so that if I go to my CSS, I can make a design on the button there. So let me stop there so I can go to my CSS. Let's see how we make the nav bar. Can I proceed?
So what you just did with navbar, you make everything flex and all. So now what I want you to explain, because we explained the flex thing in the last class. So repeating is going to be like it's going to be a repetition. Do you get?
Sir,
So I
you said
really
what?
sorry. Did you get what I said? I said what you did with the navbar is that you flexed everything, right?
Yes, yes.
So I don't want us to repeat the same thing anymore. Do you get? So what I just
Okay.
want us to do, I want us to do new things, because in the past class, everything about flex, we dismantled everything over there and then we built it from scratch, right? Isn't that what we did
Yes,
in the last class?
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Very good. So what we are going to do, the over, you're going to start from the over. Do you
Okay.
get? So you can start from the over from there, from the CSS. So
Okay.
you can go ahead.
Okay, we are going to work
Yeah.
on the on the menu now, on the nav bar.
Yes,
So
exactly.
let me go to my CSS. Before I go to my CSS, we have a link. You have a link to CSS there, which is up here. Link. When you click on link, then you now have to enter your styles or CSS, which we have here to link your CSS file.
Suleiman, quick thing. Can you split the CSS and the HTML like close to each other? Do you know how to split them?
No.
Okay, so do control and backslash.
Okay, backslash control.
Okay, good. So now what you do now is that drag that CSS tab. Drag the CSS tab. That CSS tab.
Yes.
Over, or you drag it inside the other one. Drag it at the back of HTML in the other one.
Okay.
So drag it there. Yeah, leave it. Yes, leave it there.
Yes, I have
Okay,
it.
good. All right, so very good. All right, so I hope you guys saw what he did now. I'm so sure everyone saw what he did now. I was able to drag one to the other. I was able to move one to the other one. I hope everyone saw it. I was able to split the screen too. Sorry, I can't hear you anymore. Are you
Yeah,
speaking?
okay. Yeah, I'm not speaking. Yeah, I'm talking now. Speaking now. They're asking a question
Okay.
whether you can see how I did.
Okay. All right, so you can go ahead to explain the flex. Daniel, Abayomi, Chidera, I hope you guys got, I was able to split HTML and CSS. I was able to move that if it didn't work or this thing. I hope you guys got that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, so you can go ahead, Suleiman. You can go ahead.
Okay. On my navbar, I have on my CSS, sorry, please. This is where my menu are. .navbar, which is the class I gave my navbar. I I I entered the navbar here, and under the navbar, I have a UL which I entered here, which is this. Under the UL, okay, under the UL, I have this. I have an LI, which is this one, and under the LI, I have an anchor tag, which I made a text decoration of none, the color of white, and a margin of 0 to 10 pixel. For the hover now, this is what I have on my hover. I repeated what I did here, but I put what is it called? A colon here in front of my anchor tag, and now type in hover. Immediately I hover on any of my menu, I made it color brown. Okay, let me change the color now to the color of maybe green. Okay, green yellow. And then I save. When I save, I go to my page to refresh. When I refresh my page, when I hover on the home menu now, you can see it changed to green yellow. Can you see, please?
Yes, I can see your screen. I can see your screen from here.
Oh, okay. So initially it was brown before I change it to this color. When I hover, it comes to this color. I can also go back again and change to another color just to be very sure that's what I did. I can give it, let me see, golden rod. I give it this and I save. When I go back again and I refresh my page so that it can take it to have an effect on the page. When I hover on my home page, you can see the color has changed again. A golden rod. So there's an attribute in CSS that says that has hover after an element you've written, you can just put a column and you write hover just for it to make that design on it. That's what I did on the home page there, and others, another menu on the navbar. And after that, my button, registration button, I didn't really design it. Actually, I gave it a tag of reg of class reg. But I don't know whether I designed that. No.
Okay, you can no, scroll back to that over. Scroll back to over. So yes, what we mean by this over here, we have something called, I won't call it something, we have a thing called we have something called pseudo elements. That's what we call it, pseudo elements. So now those pseudo elements now, the reason why he has over there is because when you mouse over in a particular thing, now when you are mousing over, you should know that this pseudo element does not work with your normal H tag or normal P tag. It's a link. once you mouse over that link, what should happen once you mouse over it? That's what this A and then over. That's what it means. This A and then the column you are saying there and then the over. And if you look at it very well, you notice that navbar, UL is inside navbar, and LI is also inside navbar, which is under UL, while A is on inside LI. That's why you have to narrow it that way. Navbar, UL, LI, then A. So now if you look at the line 28 now, look at line 28. You will see that he wrote A, he wrote the text decoration none, color white, margin 0 and 10px. He wrote everything there. Now on line 34, what he wrote A over. So now that over means when you are mousing over that screen. That's why we have it that way. So you can decide to do anything when you mouse over that particular element. So now let's say if you mouse over home, what should happen? It should turn to green, or you want the font size to increase, or you want the padding to increase, or you want the margin to increase. You can simply do anything there. So that's actually what it means. We call it pseudo element. So it's not something difficult. Pseudo element, that's what we call it. And I really want us to also put that in practice. So whenever you're doing your own, so please, I really want to see something like that so you can actually use a lot of things. So yeah, you can go ahead, Suleiman. You can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I think the next one the register, but I don't really design it because of time. I skipped it. On this one here, can you see my screen? On this word in here, unlock new opportunity in tech. How I came about this.
You didn't design your button, or you didn't design your register button.
Yes, I didn't.
Why?
Actually, I was in the haste to.
Oh yeah, design it for us now. Design it for
Okay,
us now, so everybody can learn. Oh yeah, design it for us. So now, if you are going to design it now. So Abayomi, Chidera, and then Daniel, I want you guys to design this together. I want everyone to design this button together. So you guys might want to unmute yourself so you can speak and then help with designing the button.
I need your support. Let's design together, please.
All
So
right.
what I'm going. So I've already have a class of REG tag on the button. But I have two buttons on the page. So for easy identification, I give them a different class so that we can really identify which of the buttons we are designing. So I'll put a dot reg. Then want to change the color of the button. The button there is white. Want to change it to a green button. How do we go about it, please?
Hey, how are you guys? We are waiting for you guys. Oh.
I'll give it a background color of, what color should I give it, please? Can anyone give us a color for the button?
Can use green.
I choose green. Okay then.
Hey,
Okay.
what's going on? Daniel, you're not saying anything. What's going on?
Okay, green. Then after typing, I save it. Ctrl S. Then I go to my page and refresh. Let's whether it will take an effect on have an effect on it. Now, yes, you can see we have a green button there, the background color. So once you make the button a bit bigger, how do we go about it, please? A bit bigger than this. Want to make that button a bit bigger.
Hey, Abayomi is not saying anything. How do we make the button a bit bigger?
Can we give it a margin or a padding? What do we do? Okay, let's try a margin. Let's see whether it will work. Does it make it bigger?
I think so.
And Daniel, why are you not saying anything today? What's
I'm
going on?
joking. I'm not just in a
Oh,
very good mood.
Sorry, what is it?
I'm not very much in a Greek mood this evening.
Okay.
So we give it a margin, then we give it maybe a 10 pixel of margin. I think we all know how margin works.
Yes,
Top right,
everyone knows how margin works.
top right, bottom, and left clockwise. And when I give it a margin of 10 pixels, it goes around clockwise. So when I save it, I go back to the page to refresh to see whether it will have an effect on the button there. When I refresh, I don't know. I didn't see any
There was a
anything.
change. It's just that rather than on the registers, this thing, if you check the lining, the party code, like the whole fitting of that line, everything has kind of moved a bit.
Okay.
Let's remove the margin. Instead of using margin, let's use padding. Then it should have
Padding. All right. Let's have a padding. Okay. Padding of what? 10 or 5 pixel?
Let's put 5 for now.
5
5
pixel. All right. Then we save Control S to save. And we go back. And that's what we have. I refresh my page. I can see the effect it had on it. It can be a bit bigger now. So if you can see the button, we can see there's something, a rectangular line on it, around it. We want to remove that. Like you just have a clear a plain green background. We don't need to see that line on it. I don't know what can we use for that. I think if I can remember.
That's something then none.
The border.
Check border. I'm not sure. Border then none.
Okay, border none. Yes. Border none. And we save. Yes. We have it out. So we want to, let's see, give it a radius on all the borders. Let's have a curvy button on all not the rectangular button. Let's have a kind of a spherical button. We'll give it the border radius. Border radius of how many? And we give 5 pixels as well.
Okay.
Okay, we save it. We can see we have a curvy border.
You might need to change the text white.
Then
You might need to change the
Let's
text
change
to
the
white.
text to white instead of black.
okay, okay, let's give it how do you change the text to white? Is it color? Is the color white? Okay. We save, we go back. I think we have it.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So maybe let's do a hover on it now, on this button. When we hover, let the background change. When we hover on this, want the background to change. Let's see. I have to create another dot reg. The colon, no, I don't know. The colon hover, our curly brackets, and when we hover, give it the background color for the background to change. Background color, okay, sorry. Background color, what color should we use now when we hover on it? What color should you change to?
Black.
Into black, okay. Can we save? we refresh our page. Let's see whether it have an effect on it. And yes, we have that.
So now you guys saw how to, someone said, okay, PX means pixels. Okay. Someone said something. So now if you look at this now, there's no space, like there's no much space at the right, at the left of the register. Can you add more space? I think let it breathe like a bit. Let it breathe small now.
What?
Okay.
The right and the left?
Yes, for that register, it looks like it
And
was
then we can
forced.
just increase the pixels to 10.
Okay.
Which one? Okay, on the register. Okay, that was
Padding rather. Let's
the
increase
padding,
it.
right?
Let's check the
Make it,
padding. 10.
let's make it to 10. All right. Yeah, okay. Okay, like this. It's too big.
Yes,
I think
okay.
it's fine
Very
like
good.
this.
Yeah, very good.
Instead of black, let's change that into red.
Okay.
Designers.
The over.
Hey, I think
Oh.
someone left. Okay, that should be Abayomi. Okay.
Okay, let's change it to red. There we have it. Save. And I refresh. I go back. I have a red button here. We can also change the register to whenever we hover on the register, the color can change.
Okay.
All right.
Can we do that? Can we do that?
Let's go.
Okay. So give it color. Color of what should we change it to?
What color goes well on red?
White
So please,
goes.
what are we changing?
Want
The
to change the
color
color
of
of the
the register
register.
whenever it's been overed upon.
Oh,
Red,
What?
white. Okay, on red, white goes. Blue is another option. But I think
Oh,
if you use blue, it will be too odd. Changing from the
Yeah, blue would definitely be too on it. You know, you want to look at something that will make
let's use gray.
that users can see.
gray.
Okay. Since it's just
Okay.
for learning purposes, you can
Okay.
use anything actually.
Let's use the gray there.
You can use anything since it's just for learning.
And
Can
I
use
refresh
anything.
my page. I come back to hover on it. We
Okay.
can see.
So you guys can see that it works, right? So you can
Yes.
actually use anything. You can use anything. All right. So quick one. We are going to Suleiman, please hold on. I just want to explain some of the things here. Okay. I shifted this thing. I really want to explain some of the things here. So don't worry, Suleiman, we're going to continue. We are still going to continue to get,
Okay.
but I just want to explain some things to you guys so you can also incorporate that into what you are doing. So you have to stop sharing your screen. I will share my screen now
Okay. Let me stop.
so I can
Alright.
quickly explain all those things.
Okay.
So
Okay,
to us,
boss.
yes, you are still sharing your screen very soon. Oh. I hope you know that. Yes, so you guys are sharing your screen very soon. So let me pull this up. Hold on. I might have to take this out. So hold on. I just want to make sure I'm playing the right thing. All right, I guess I'm playing the right thing. I think it's the right thing. Okay, so hold on. I want to share this screen now. Okay, so I hope you guys can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? If you're speaking, you're muted.
Yeah, we can see your screen. Yes.
yeah, I can see your
Okay.
screen.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for confirming that. All
You're
right.
welcome.
So yeah, so we have in CSS basically we have some, the last time we discussed about, I think we stopped here in the last class. We spoke about padding, margin, we spoke about a couple of things in the last class, right? So we are going to move to display property. So basically what display property just does is that you can decide that you want to make something block, you want to make it inline, you want to make it inline block, you want to make it none, right? So the display properties in CSS controls how an element appears on the web page. Here are the common, here are the common ones. I mean, common display. We have the block, inline block, and none. So the first one we have here is the block. The element takes up the full width available and starts on a new line. So I'm very sure you will notice something, that when we have our p tag, you will notice that they all start on a new line. I mean, if you have subsequent p tag, that I don't know, did you guys notice that when you use p tag, when you use h1 tag, do you guys notice that the next one is going to start on the new line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but now when you use an anchor tag, you will notice that they all stand beside each other.
Yes.
So now any line that causes starting on a new line, which is our p tag, our div, our h1 tag, that means those one are what? Block level elements. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Block level elements, that is, they are stacking on each other. They are stacking on each other. That's block level elements. But if they are all staying beside each other, like this on one line, they are staying beside each other, like our anchor tag, that means they are what? Inline level elements. I hope we got that.
Yes, sir.
Block level elements, inline level elements. And examples of inline level elements, we have the normal anchor tag, we have span, we have a couple of them. No, it's not just one, we have a couple of them. So we have we have an anchor tag, we have span, and we have some of them like that. You might not really get to use some of them though. So we can see that I've explained inline level. The inline level stays in the same line with other elements and only takes up as much space as needed. Do you get it? It only takes it only takes as much space as needed. So it's not something much. So now inline block now is similar to inline, but you can set width and height. Now the difference between inline block is that when you have block, right, it takes up the whole width. If you notice something, let me pull up my VS Code. You guys should hold on. I just want to pull up my VS Code here. I don't want to show company's code to you guys. I guess I did it in the last class also, but not in the last class. Probably the second class also. I don't want to do that anymore, because the video might go far then. All right, so let me share this. All right, I hope you guys can see my VS Code now, right? I hope you guys can see my VS Code.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I've taken out my CSS. I took it out already, so I'm taking this out so as well. This is working. Okay, so if I should take all those things out now, when I have my p tag, no matter how many p tags I have here, it will hey. So let's say this is my code. If I say this is my code, yeah. What's going on? My VS Code is loading in a couple of things. Okay, my AI is loading. I think I need to disable this thing. I'll disable this thing. So this is my second code. This is my second code. All right, so you can see I have two p tags here. So now let me have an anchor tag. I will say we want to check this out. That's the first thing I want to say here. Next one, I want to say this is the second checkout. All right. So that's what we want to do here, right? So I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really doing any styling here for now. So let me copy part. Then I'll go to my browser so I can paste it so everyone can see. I'm going to go to my browser now. All right, so I hope you guys can see my browser now, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so you can see that I have two p tags. Now, those p tags are standing on each other, right? And then the anchor tag are standing beside each other. So I want to perform something now, so you guys will be able to understand what I mean by block level elements and inline level elements. So if you look at this now, if I should put this now beside each other, I mean, if I should put p tag beside each other, I want to ask, will it stack on each other or they will stay beside each other on the web? Remember, they are inside
It will
p tag.
stack on each other.
They'll stack on each other.
Why will it stack on each other? But I'm already putting it together in the VS Code now.
Because it's a
Yeah,
block
block.
level element.
They are block
So-
level elements.
Okay, they are block level elements, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let's check if what you guys are saying is true. Because I don't know if it's true. So I want to go and check if it's true. Oh, can you see that nothing changed there, right?
Yes, sir.
That shows that they are all what? Block level elements. While the inline will always be inline. So no matter what I do to it, if I like, I should split it to two. It will always be inline, unless you do something to it to convert it to
Put
to
BR
block.
or HR.
Okay. If you put BR to it, that's when you can actually break it to the next line. But now, one thing is that we have inline block, right? That's what we have. So now if you look at this now, let me just pick a p tag here. Let me give it, I'll pick P. Sorry, let me pick P and then give it a background color of red. Now, if I give it a background color of red, look at it. That means all the P's in my code they all turn, the background color is going to turn to red. So let's see what will happen here. If I should refresh now, can you see that everything, the background color turns to red? But now there's a problem here. Can you see that this one actually, it took all the width? Did you guys notice that? It took all the width, right? Now, if I should put background color red on my anchor tags, let me put background color red on my anchor tag. So if I should say anchor tag and put background color and I put red here and I save it here. Let's see.
It will be almost similar.
Okay, so now look at it. Can you see that this one is actually filling its own content?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only filling its own content. It's not filling everywhere. So then that shows that this one like this now is actually filling
paragraph.
everything.
I think it's based on the distance. Paragraph is supposed to take a whole line like you're writing. So the whole element, the whole space element for your write-up is what the color became.
Exactly. So it's taking the whole width of the container. That's actually what this one is taking. So now, if I should come here now and say, let's go to our VS Code and tell this now and say, I want to say, sorry, display. So I want to say inline block, right? To this tag. I mean to the p tag in my code. So if I say inline block, that's what I want to do. Inline block. Can you see what's going on here?
Wow.
What did the code do?
And so instead of making it block like they were earlier, it is now making it take the inline form.
Exactly. So what I turned it to now, I turned it to a what? An inline level element. I
Level.
turned a block level element to inline. That's what I just did there. Is that clear?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's what I did there. So let's go back to it. I just want to show you guys so you understand what I was talking about, what I mean by inline block. So you guys will understand what I mean by inline block. Okay, so yeah, so I've explained block level elements, I've explained inline level elements, and I've explained inline level elements, right?
Yeah.
Why am I explaining? Why am I explaining them again in the code? Hey, wow, wow, wow. All right. So the next one I will explain is I will explain. Let me go to my I'm pressing my VS Code. All right. So now in my VS Code now, if I come here now, how I'm putting display block here, I can say display none. If I say display none, let's go to our browser. Let's see what will happen. So let's go to our browser. So let me refresh. Are you seeing it?
That's disappear.
Yeah.
Did I delete it from my code?
No.
No.
What I just did is what I did display none.
None.
That's
You
what I
hid
did.
it.
This display none, just to hide it. That's what that means. Display none. All right,
None.
so you can see the display none, just to make it visible and hidden, just to make it visible and hidden. I've explained a lot of things here. I didn't even know I've explained most of them. I didn't know we've explained most of them. All right, so now we've spoken about flex, we've spoken about display how to do display none, how to do inline block and the likes. So I'm waiting for Suleiman, because that's actually what I want to explain to us, so you can know that you can actually hide all those things. Do you get? So Suleiman, you have the floor already. So let's continue what we are doing. You have the floor already. I don't know if Suleiman can hear me. So can you hear me, Suleiman? Hello, Suleiman, can you hear me? I guess he can hear me. So Daniel, you can share your screen now. You can share your screen, Daniel. Let's see what you've done so as well. Daniel, I believe you can hear me. Oh wait, can you guys hear me? Chidera, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. So you're also joining with your laptop now. So can I see what you've done? Ah, hello. Can you hear me?